In the annals of history, few beverages have left as indelible a mark on human civilization as coffee. This dark, aromatic elixir has traveled far beyond its humble beginnings, becoming not merely a drink, but a symbol of intellectual awakening, social reform, and revolutionary zeal. Coffee houses, the very spaces where this brew was shared, became the incubators of change, where ideas flowed as freely as the coffee itself. Today we journey through time to uncover how coffee came to be known as the fuel of revolutions, a story steeped in history, culture, and the relentless pursuit of progress. Our tale begins in the highlands of Ethiopia, where legend tells of a curious goat herder named Kaldi. One fateful day, Kaldi observed his goats dancing energetically after consuming red berries from a certain shrub. Intrigued, he tasted the berries himself and felt a rush of vigor. This serendipitous discovery would eventually lead to the cultivation of coffee plants, though its journey to the global stage had only just begun. By the 15th century, coffee had made its way to the Arabian Peninsula, where it became an integral part of Sufi rituals. The stimulating effects of coffee were prized by mystics who used it to stay awake during late-night prayers and meditations. Known as kahwa, the drink soon spread throughout the Islamic world, carried by traders and travelers. Coffee houses, or kave-khane, began to emerge, serving as communal spaces where poetry, music, and intellectual discussions flourished. These establishments were more than places to drink coffee. They were hubs of cultural and social exchange. The European encounter with coffee came in the 16th century, as Venetian merchants introduced the beverage to the continent. Initially met with suspicion and even labeled the devil's drink by some, coffee eventually gained acceptance, especially after Pope Clement VIII supposedly gave it his blessing. By the 17th century, coffee houses were springing up across Europe, becoming hotbeds of innovation and dissent. It was in these European coffee houses that the true revolutionary potential of coffee began to manifest. Unlike taverns where alcohol often dulled the senses, coffee sharpened the mind. Patrons gathered to debate politics, philosophy, and science, fostering a culture of enlightenment. In London, coffee houses were famously dubbed penny universities because for the price of a cup, one could engage in intellectual discussions or hear the latest news. These establishments played a pivotal role in spreading Enlightenment ideas, setting the stage for social and political upheaval. In France, coffee houses became fertile ground for revolutionary thought. Figures like Voltaire and Rousseau frequented these establishments, sharing ideas that would eventually ignite the French Revolution. Similarly, in the American colonies, coffee houses served as meeting places for patriots plotting rebellion against British rule. The Boston Tea Party, a defining moment in the American Revolution, was planned in the Green Dragon Tavern, a space where coffee was often the beverage of choice for those seeking independence. Coffee's association with revolution was not limited to the West. In the Middle East and North Africa, coffee houses became spaces for organizing resistance against colonial powers. These venues offered a rare public sphere where individuals from various social strata could come together, united by their shared grievances and a steaming cup of coffee. The Industrial Revolution further cemented coffee's role as a stimulant of progress. As factories roared to life and workdays grew longer, coffee became the beverage of choice for laborers and intellectuals alike. Its invigorating properties provided the energy needed to fuel long hours of innovation and productivity. Coffee's status as the fuel of revolutions took on a new dimension. Now, it was not just the revolutions of ideas and politics, but also of industry and technology that it sustained. But coffee's story is not without controversy. The rise of coffee cultivation in the Americas brought with it a darker chapter, one of exploitation and inequality. Vast coffee plantations relied heavily on enslaved labor, particularly in Brazil and the Caribbean. While coffee houses in Europe and America buzzed with talk of liberty and progress, the human cost of producing coffee often went unacknowledged. In the modern era, coffee continues to inspire and energize movements for change. Fair trade initiatives aim to address the historical injustices tied to coffee production, ensuring better wages and working conditions for farmers. Meanwhile, the rise of specialty coffee culture has redefined our relationship with this beverage, emphasizing quality, sustainability, and the stories of the people who grow it. Beyond its historical and social significance, coffee holds a special place in our daily lives. It's the drink that starts our mornings, fuels our workdays, and sparks countless conversations. It is both deeply personal and profoundly communal, a testament to its enduring appeal. So why has coffee, above all other beverages, earned its place as the fuel of revolutions? Perhaps it is because coffee embodies the very essence of change. It is a drink that awakens the mind, ignites the spirit, and brings people together. Whether in the coffee houses of 18th century Paris or the bustling cafes of today, coffee remains a catalyst for connection, creativity, and progress. As we sip our coffee, we are partaking in a tradition that has shaped the course of history. Each cup is a reminder of the power of ideas and the role of community in driving change. In its rich aroma and bold flavor, we find not just a drink, but a symbol of the human spirit, restless, resilient, and ever-reaching for something greater. And so the next time you raise your cup, remember the revolutions it has fueled, the conversations it has sparked, and the countless lives it has touched. Coffee is more than just a beverage. It is a story, a journey, and above all, a testament to the transformative power of human connection. As we close this chapter on the remarkable journey of coffee, let's remember its role not just as a beloved beverage, but as a catalyst for change and connection. From fueling revolutions to inspiring innovation, coffee continues to unite and energize us all. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to History of Food for more stories that brew up the past and enrich the present. Until next time, keep sipping and discovering.